Thank you for logging on to this broadcast of Argos Dragons High School Athletics on the Voice Sports Network. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our sponsors. Be sure to thank them and use their services when possible. Voice Enterprises is Northeast Indiana's largest provider of high school sports. This broadcast is available online and on your mobile device, so you never have to miss a game. Thanks again for listening. Now, sit back and enjoy this broadcast.
All right, good evening and welcome. Steve Stricker alongside Andy Stone.
Hello, hello, and here we go.
Got Big Bad Joe Manikowski on the camera for us tonight. Philly's in Arkansas shooting some geese.
Go Phil.
We got the Argos Dragons in action here tonight. They're going to be taking on the visiting Caston Comets. Well, Argos comes into tonight with a 9-8 mark on the season. Coached by Gordon Mawson. He is 19-21 in his second year. 384 wins and 219 losses in 27 seasons overall. Caston is 6-12 coming into tonight's game. They're coached by Kyle Evans. He is in his first year with the Comets. Sagarin class ratings for Argos. They're 31st in Class A, and Caston is 78th in Class A. Overall ratings for the state Sagarin poll, Argos is number 243, and Caston comes in at 364. Well, you got a good gauge here on what you might expect. The last two games, or the last game for both teams, were versus Triton. The Argos Dragons went over to Triton last Thursday night.
Yep.
And pulled off quite a stunner actually with
I'd say that was an upset.
Yeah, the 41-29 victory at the Triton Trench versus the number, I think, 14 ranked Triton Trojans. So big win there for Coach Mawson and his boys, coming off of 4 losses in a row right before that. And Caston played, Triton went over to Caston on Saturday, and I think they were a little upset coming off that loss to Argos, and Triton beat Caston 80-20.
Yeah.
So
yikes.
They needed a little retribution there, I think, from the
they
loss.
took it out on poor Caston there.
Yeah.
But
So, well,
we don't really have any stats. Coach Mawson was unable to get them to us. I don't know for sure how it went. I know Miller had quite a bit of the points. Javen and Benny.
And I know Tyler Horn had 10.
Benny had 7. I know he had more steals than he had points. He had 8 steals. I think they said he had 3 assists, 8 steals, 7 rebounds, 7 points.
Wow.
So that's not bad for your point guard. I mean, that's what you want to have,
right.
those kind of numbers. Now, I think Miller was at the 18-point range, if I remember right, 18 or 20, and Horn had 10, second high score for the Dragons.
Well, our last broadcast, Andy.
Oh boy!
Wow!
Oh boy!
Still woke up the other morning there and trying to figure out if that actually happened.
Yeah, still a little giddy about it.
Yeah.
I tell you what, the best thing about it, I mean, not only are you excited for the girls, and they are just beyond proud, but the community has rallied around this girls team and the boys team, but really rallied around the girls team and the school and the fans. I mean, they come in, and it's Monday morning, and there's already a giant banner hanging at the front door talking about them being sectional champions.
Yep.
The news has had them on both Fox 28 and now WSBT has done individual stories about the Lady Dragons. And, this community is just really getting behind the team. And honestly, they're getting behind the school. We had the vote for the Reading I Love to Read program for the elementary schools. Argos was one of the 5. Argos took first place.
Yeah.
We have a town of, quote, 1,600 people. Argos had over 12,000 votes. That just tells you that the community was all for our girls and boys in the elementary to go after that and get that award so we could be visited by the great staff at WSBT. And I tell you what, that's big-time support.
Saw the piece on 22 here tonight. 5:30 it was on.
Yep. I watched
it.
Fox 28 this morning. I watched that one on my phone also.
The I Love to Read, they had the elementary, or the library was packed with all the elementary kids. and had a nice spot there with several of the kids. They did a little interview with them, and it's been exciting here the last couple weeks. With the success that the ladies have had, it's brought a lot of attention to the school, and like you said, it's gone beyond just the athletic part of the school, into the academic part as well. And it all comes down to leadership. From the top, you got the Superintendent Michelle Reese has done a lot of things that conventionally maybe not normal, in the box type things, but this is not a normal in the box type of time for schools in Indiana with the funding issues and everything. So, been able to do a lot of neat things with that, and then compounding on the success of the girls program is just adding to that. So, got to give them a lot of credit. Got to give all the teachers, all the students, everybody here at the school. Just a couple weeks ago there was a the Channel 16 was down here for the schools rules. And
the pilot newspaper has been covering tons of stuff in Argos. They had the forestry judging in the paper yesterday. They had the articles about the girls winning the sectional, all the little things. But it's not just that. The nice thing is that you got the Old Gold Club, which is a lot of alumni from Argos, obviously, and they do things for fundraisers and they do things for decorating lockers. And the nice thing is, they talk about how the superintendent's decorating lockers with the Old Gold Club. They have cupcakes and canvases coming up. You've heard of the old wine and canvas things they're doing. They're doing cupcakes. Miss Mawson is the queen of cupcakes, and oh boy is she. And they talked about it, and they're raising funds to do this and that for the Old Gold Club. So they were trying to get about 50 people. And their last count, you know what it's up to? 110 participants.
Wow.
They are scrambling and it's going to be held here at the school, from what I understand, up here on the deck. So you're going to have all these people with canvases and cupcake and raising money for, all kinds of programs at the school. That just shows you the support that's coming out of this community. 110, and they were hoping to get 50.
Right.
I mean, how can you go wrong with that?
Along with the unconventional things that we've done, they've had the fifth quarter action.
The fifth quarter,
I think for different games here we've had that. And really spotlighting a lot of the things that people are doing. And I was kind of looking forward to, I thought the boosters would be down there with the Keurigs tonight. But,
I think they'll be here for next Thursday. This Thursday's game is
big.
The Bell game against Culver in Argos. Obviously, it's a huge game for the Dragons and for Culver. There's actually the Culver coach and a couple players here watching tonight, scouting, and it's just going to be huge. And I imagine they'll be set for that. There's going to be a lot going on. We already have one bell since the Lady Dragons took the inaugural bell this year in the bell game earlier, and we're hoping to get back to the boys side this year. I mean, you're alumnus and you enjoyed a couple years, or maybe all four with the bell, and that's a huge game, bigger than what most people could imagine.
So, just a little update. Let's kind of lay it all out here. We got the boys playing Caston here tonight. Thursday night, you set the bell game. That will be here as well. Mm-hmm. And then Saturday, everybody needs to venture on down to Caston High School and support Lady Dragons. They will be tipping at 12 o'clock Saturday afternoon. They will be playing the second game of the day. And then when they win that game, they will play the championship of the regional on Saturday night at 8 o'clock. So, big day for the Lady Dragons on Saturday.
Big day for the boys on Thursday.
Right. So, a lot of things coming up here this week, and we hope you can be involved and show your support. So, we got about a minute here before this one tips off, and we want to thank In Stitches and Signs. They're our pregame sponsor as always.
And they're obviously the great group that made the banner for the girls sectional championship. That's their quality work. You cannot miss it. You knew who it was as soon as you looked at it. And as soon as you've seen it on social media, it's like, look what they've done for the girls. Tremendous stuff. And I'm sure they have as much pride and support in this community as anybody. So, that's just great stuff. In Stitches and Signs has just been tremendous for us, for community. They're doing the shirts for us. You can get your sectional championship T-shirt for $10 a piece, which is a beyond fair price. All it is just really supporting the community and our girls going down for Saturday.
Yeah, they're actually shooting to get a lot of those done. If you got your orders in today, they're going to have those done for the weekend, so everybody can be all spiffed up. So give them a call if you have anything that you need done at 574-892-5956. You can visit them at on the web at institches.com, institchz.com. They do embroidery, screen printing, signs, banners, vehicle lettering, magnets, and decals. And they're going to get you a good number. And, man, you tell you what, they can get it done quick, too.
Yeah.
To have that banner done, basically they had to work on it all day Sunday.
They did it Sunday. There's no doubt about it. Working on Sunday to make sure that the girls would have that for Monday morning. That's just tremendous.
Yeah, when I saw that picture posted that, look what we walked into, that was just amazing. It's the second time in school history for the Lady Dragons that they won sectional. So you can tell it's a very special time for the Lady Dragons. So we're getting the school song out of the way here, and we're going to get ready for the tip here in just a second from Argos, where the Argos Dragons are going to be taking on the Caston Comets. And we'll get the national anthem out of the way here in just a second and get going with the starting lineups for both sides.
All right, well, we're going to stay because they're doing the national anthem right now. Joe?
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? Gentlemen, remove your hats. As the Argos High School band plays the national anthem.
All right, the band's going to do it for us here tonight. All right, getting right here for the starting lineups. We're going to start off with the visitors from Caston High School.
All righty, here we go. Number 3, Brandon Kinsner. Number 5, Eli Douglas. Number 11, Hunter Babb. Number 20, Trenton Howard. And number 23, Brayton Jellison. And for your Argos Dragons, number 43, senior Tyler Horn. Number 33, junior Drew Bolenbacher. Number 25, Kyle Fishburne. Junior, number 35, Javen Miller. And junior, number 15, Vinny Stone. All righty. You usually say the big man last, but I guess Vinny at 5'10". Come on, people. 5'8".
5'10", really?
5'10". We're stretching. Javen Miller, 6'3".
They're measuring the top of his hair.
Javen Miller, 6'3".
Yeah. He is.
I don't know about that.
He's a little taller than me.
How tall is Horn?
Horn's probably the same.
6'2".
Oh, Horn and Miller are this height.
There you go.
Tip goes to...
I was thinking 6'2", but that's all good. And Caston gets the tip. Stone's going to look to steal some balls here tonight. And Fishburne taps it loose, and there's the first one for Stone.
All right, Caston's starting off in a zone,
and
Horn
makes him burn.
Guess I better get my scoreboard up here.
I guess. And there's a steal, and here goes Stone for the layup, and it's good. And there's a quick timeout.
All right, Caston starts off with or Argos starts off with a 4-point lead, and we're going to take a timeout. Here, we'll be right back.
What does Valspar and Best Look quality paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
All right, we're back in action here. Caston has the ball, and it's a 4-0 lead for the Dragons. And
tipped out of bounds by Fishburne again. Good defense out of the Dragons. Well, 4-point lead. Dragons have stolen it twice and have not even let Caston have a chance to shoot the ball. And Stone just about gets another one. And Horn does, and it goes back to the Comets. Dragons definitely looking very confident in their defense. Yep, that looked like a double dribble. Miller over him, and Stone just about gets that one. Drives, misses a shot, good rebound out of Horn, and here comes Stone with the ball. Over to Bohnbacher. Stone. Kicks it over to Miller.
A little 2-3 zone here from Caston.
I don't mind that with the Dragons. Stone for three, and it's good. He'll have always on that first one. Smooth as silk, shoots with confidence. Boy, I tell you already, Dragons 7-0. Pressing. And throws it away, just about gets the ball. Caston has it, kicks it out. And Caston's probably thinking, uh-oh, I can see how these, and there's a big, he was totally parked underneath. 7-0, you can see where Caston might be thinking, oh man, I can see how these guys beat Triton with the way we're playing at the moment.
All right, the foul is going to go on Fishburne. That's his first, team's first. Going for a 3-point play. And the free throw is no good.
Rebound. Horn again. 2 so far. Well, 3 actually. Stone has it. Tells Bohnbach to come up and get it. Puts it over. Miller. Quick for transition out of the Dragons. Back over to Stone. Bohnbacher fakes. Down the Horn. Off his foot. And there's the first turnover for the Dragons. Quick 3, and it's no good. Horn with another rebound. His 4th of the game within the first 2 minutes. Kicks it, rotates, back over to Stone. Bohnbacher, Stone. Bollenbacher. Stone. Miller's in the corner by himself. Quick three. And it's off the mark. Rebound. Fishburne. Loose. Gets the ball by Caston. They pick him up. Kicks it out. Fakes. Drives all the way in, and he's going to get the bucket. And there's the first foul on Horn by the looks of it. Well, what turned from a 7-0 run to now become a 7-2. And they're at the line. Should be 7-4. He made the bucket. Shooting one. And he gets that one.
Just like that, it's a 2-point game. We've got 42 left to go in the first period. Argus has the ball.
Kicks it over. Miller. Stone. Stone way out top. Over to Bollenbacher. Stone over to Miller. Back over to Stone. Bollenbacher. Down to Horn. Ball's loose. Foot on the line. It's going to go to the Dragons. Bollenbacher's out.
Vanderweel's in for the Dragons. Miller takes a 15-footer, and it's good. 9-5 now. Dragons with a 4-point advantage. A little full court pressure here by the Dragons.
All the way across. Quick three, and it looks good, and it is.
Well, Caston's hanging around so far, 8-9, 9-8.
Yep. All right. Here we go. Stone gets it over there. Vanderweel came in for Bollenbacher. Miller all the way to Stone. Stone looks and shoots the three, and it's short. Miller Horn with another attempted rebound and just about saves it.
Don't forget, if you're listening at home, you can tweet us your comment at Argus Sports.
Stolen and laid in by Stone. It's his second steal of the night, and then another bucket. Stone has 7. And Stone again by Stone, and he's fouled, and puts it in, but they don't call it, but he still gets the bucket. Wow.
Two steals and 2 laid there for Vinny Stone right in a row.
Yeah. And there's a bump foul off of Vanderweel.
It's going to be his first, team's third. 3:01 left to go in the first. It's a 13-8 Argus Dragon lead.
Well, if my count's right, it's unofficial. Stone has 4 steals and 9 points already. Throws it in the corner. Kicks it back out. The ball's loose. Caston recovers. Babb has it. Kicks it down. And there's a foul. All calls travel first, which is a good call.
5th turnover on the Comets in the first period. Dragons are going to have it with a 5-point lead. They'll bring it up the court here. Stone's got it.
Ball over to Miller. Miller looks back over to Stone. Stone for 3. It's good.
2 for 3 on 3-pointers
land
for Vinny Stone here in the first quarter.
And he's at 12 in the first quarter.
Wow.
4 steals, 12 points in the first quarter. Not too bad out of Stone. He's literally beaten their team by 4. And just about Stone again. Nice shot out of number 23, Jelson. Over to Vanderweel, to Stone, to Miller. Good bounce pass. Back over to Stone. Oh, good bounce pass. And it just about gets it, and it's stolen. Fishburne tried to feed it into Horn. There it is. Yep. And Stone jumps and causes the turnover by the carry and double dribble. What was the carry? Yeah, carry. Sorry.
You know, I'm not seeing the Caston team, how they got beat by Triton by 60.
I tell you what, Triton had to be on fire and angry both.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Stone has it out top. Bollenbacher. Horn. Gives
Nice
it to
pass.
Fishburne. Fishburne lays it in for 2.
Horn.
Good assist out of Horn.
When your big man can pass inside like that,
it's
that
nice,
opens up a lot of things.
Stone anticipating that pass, but they didn't come. He wanting to pick another. Miller cuts him off. Here's a quick three, and it's off the mark. Rebound Miller. And here he goes.
Good strong board there by Miller.
And he's going to go all the way in. And he's fouled, and the bucket goes in. Good drive out of Miller, taking it up strong against 4, and still gets it in, and he's shooting the and one.
Saw just enough of an opening right there and decided he was going to go all the way to the bucket and finished it off.
Shannon Miller, shout out to her 16th birthday for Shannon Miller. Varsity girls basketball player. Huge for the team coming off the bench every game. And the shot just missed.
Not every game. She got her first start
last week.
Yeah.
That's first game of sectionals. No time to do that.
Yep.
Her brother just made the layup and tried for the and one. So
the girls must be back. They went down to Caston tonight to get a little pre-regional practice in.
Yep.
So.
Well, we saw Coach Snyder here. So and Stone steals another one.
Wow. Is that 5?
5. 5 steals for Stone by the looks of it unofficially. And 12 points.
20-10. We got 25 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Bolenbacher. I don't know. He's 2 of 3 for the three-point line. If you're going to have a last-second shot, you might as well give it to Stone and let him try a 3. Let's see what they can do. He brings it way out top. He's setting up the play.
10 seconds.
And Mawson's telling him where to go. People are moving. Miller has it. Kicks it over. Bolenbacher for 3 open, and it's good. It's kind of nice to have those type of options. And the Dragons come at the end of the first 23-10, dominating performance.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll come back here for second quarter action from Argos.
The quality and service of C&S Outdoor Equipment has now expanded to C&S Outdoor Automotive Service. You can expect the same great service and hard work from C&S Outdoor Automotive that you are accustomed to receiving from C&S Outdoor Equipment. Priority number 1 at C&S Outdoor Automotive is top-notch service for you and your vehicle. Stop by and see Richard Amy at 770 Michigan Street in Argos for all your outdoor needs, or give them a call at 574-892-5790. That's 892-5790.
All right, we're back here getting ready for second quarter action from Argos. The Dragons have a 23-10 lead after 1. Pretty much the Vinnie Stone show there for the first quarter. What do you say, 5 steals and 12 points?
Unofficially, 5 steals, 12 points a quarter. But I got to tell you, it's like I said, it is nice to have options. Bolenbacher's first shot, basically for the game, sinks to 3 at the end. You got to love it. Just have the options to do so. It's just nice.
I got Caston with 7 first quarter turnovers. Of course, 5 of those cost from Vinny.
Yeah.
And only 2 turnovers for the Dragons.
That's pretty good control and ball management. You'd like to see it at 0, but 2's not too bad. You can live with that as a coach.
Dragons have the ball to start the second quarter.
Miller. Here comes the trap. Miller breaks right through. He's going to the basket. Dish it over to Bolenbacher. Bolenbacher's fouled, and he's going to the line shooting 2. Good play.
Half-court trap there by Caston, and Miller was able to dribble right through it. And got an opportunity for 2 free throws here for Bolenbacher.
All right. First one's up, and it's good.
24-10 now.
All right. And the second one's good.
2 for 2. Hit a 3-pointer and 2 free throws for Bolenbacher to start the game.
Opens up 15-point lead for the Dragons. Stone's watching closely. And there's a steal out of Stone, and he's going up, and he puts it in, and he gets the and one opportunity. 14. Wow.
You want to get over there, Joe? They're singing happy birthday to Shanna.
Shanna, or we did the shout out, and Pat Bach, her fans, and her friends, giving her the shout out. All right, we got Stone at the line going for the and one.
27-10. Okay, now you can go back, Joe.
Stone, and it's good.
All right.
As expected. 15-point game so far for Stone.
Wow, he's got 5 more than Caston does.
And he just about picked off another one. And there's 5 seconds. Oh, he called a timeout just in time.
7:24 left to go in the half, and we got a timeout. It's a 28-10 Argus lead. We'll be right back.
C&S Outdoor Equipment is a great hometown business with a tradition of hard work and excellent service. C&S Outdoor Equipment provides the best service and sales of outdoor equipment, carrying the brand names you know and trust, like Steel, Toro, Wheelhorse, Husqvarna, and Generac. Stop by and see Rich or Amy at 770 North Michigan Street in Argus for all your outdoor needs, or give them a call at 574-892-5790. That's 892-5790.
All right, we got 7:24 left to go in the first half. It's 28-10. Argus with the lead over Caston. And it's going to be Caston ball coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, coach was getting nervous, called the timeout before 10 seconds was called. Stone was on them, and Bowenbacher, they had the trap set up high.
My kids are milking me dry right now.
It's only money.
Yeah.
Macy Stricker up here at the top here. On the news every day, thinking she's cool. Ball rotates around. Bowenbacher playing face defense. Here's a quick three, and it's short. And there's going to be a foul on Horn or Fishburne, one of the two for over the back.
I suppose I can give her a couple of dollars. She had a decent week last week. Games in double figures.
3 games, double digits, 2 games in a row. Second team leader on second high score for the team. Yeah. And the sectional championship. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, Deke. And there's the ball hit out of bounds, and it's going to be Dragons ball.
Yep.
Good hand out of Javen Miller.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 turnovers now in the first half for Caston.
And Jacob Bennett, senior, checking in, and here comes Fishburne coming out. Good to see Bennett getting some minutes. He's been working hard all season long.
He had some good minutes up at Westville for the Dragons.
Sure did. Stone over to Miller. Back to Stone. They're coming way high. They do not want him shooting threes. Miller over to Stone. Back to Miller. Miller open for 3. And it's good. Dragons cannot miss at the moment.
Kind of reminds you of that game earlier in the year. Was it Jim?
Yeah, at the beginning.
Wasn't Jimtown. Who
no,
was
it was the beginning of Westview. And down in there we were.
Well, yeah, but remember
100%.
that one game here we were just.
There's a foul Miller.
We shot like 80%.
Oh, yeah.
80%
we couldn't miss. Yeah. Those are the good days you like. Third foul, or 5th foul on the Dragons. Rotate around. Stone's on him. Bump on Stone. And that's going to be a first foul on Stone. Oh, let's see here. Maybe a second. 1, 5. That's his first. I guess if you could average 6 steals for every foul, you'll do okay in the game. They're quick. He's shoved through, and it's going the other way.
.23 with a foul call. That's a 4th team foul on Caston.
I don't recall seeing that official, but he definitely commands the presence out there on the court. Seen him once, I think, a while back, but I haven't seen him in a long time. He seems like, hey, we're running my show, and he's definitely got control of these kids. Ball over to Miller. Back to Stone. Horn. Horn's going to drive. Turns and gives it over to Bowenbacher.
Nice
pass
jump
again.
And wow.
What an assist and a great shot out of Drew Bowenbacher. The Dragons shooting with serious confidence right now. 33-10.
That's the second nice pass we've seen from Horn.
Yeah. There's a foul. Bowenbacher.
I don't know that Horn scored, but he's getting all the assists and Vinny's getting the points.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I'm sure he'll be happy to have the assist. And here comes Vanderwill in for Bowenbacher, getting a little break. All right, here we go. Number 11, Babb at the line, and it's in and out, and good rebound out of Bennett. Stone has it. 33-10. 5:33 left in the second. Ball all the way out the horn to Bennett. Over to Vanderweel, to Stone. Miller has it. Stone cuts down. Bennett. Vanderweel. Vanderweel drives, kicks it out to Miller for three. Miller just off the mark. Tip loose. And just about got out of the rebound was Horn. Quick jumper on number 23. Misses. Rebound. And there's a good rebound. Number 13. Ringley for Caston. He's fouled. He's shooting two.
It's going to be a foul on Javen Miller, his second.
Yeah.
Team's 8, so if there's anything not doing well, it's a little bit too many fouls, but everything else is going great for the Dragons. Free throw is in and good. First point there of for Caston for quite a little while.
Yeah. 33-11.
And second free throw's off the mark. Miller gets the rebound.
Miller checks, see who's behind him, and he makes his run. Going to the basket. Misses. Tip. Bennett. Rebound. Kicks it out to Vanderweel. To Stone. All the way over the corner to Miller.
Nice work in there by Bennett.
Stone. Open for three.
Oh, they're going to get Vanderweel.
Vanderweel on a foul holding for the screen.
Yeah, he tried to move in. There's a little bit of a lead block instead of a screen.
And here comes a couple subs. Number
Fishburne.
3, yep. Fishburne's back in. And then Kinzer's back in. Miller's out for the Dragons. Typically, the only one that really never subs is Stone, unless for a rare occasion. Everybody else gets some breaks when they can. And there's a tip out of Vanderweel. Nice pass, bounces. And Stone steals another one, and Stone's going for the layup again. And it's good. 17 for Stone. 7 steals. He anticipates so well, I think is what that is just so quick. By the time they pass it, he's already over there on the person by the time they get the ball.
Well, anticipation is one thing, but being able to get there and get it is another, and he has both.
Well, here they go. Drives in. Shot, and it's good. Number 11, I think it's Babb for the Dragons, or for the Comets. Yeah, he's carrying the team with most of their points. Stone looks. Gives the ball to Bennett. Bennett turns and shoots. Misses. Horn. Huge rebound. And Vanderweel comes up with a loose ball. Caddy corner over to Bennett. Looks. Gives it to Horn. Horn shoots and misses. Good rotation out of the Dragons. And Stone cuts him off. Ball's all the way across court. Babb looks. Throws it. Here's a quick three. And it's bad. And rebound goes to Vanderweel. And here comes Stone with the ball across the timeline. And there's a quick timeout by Coach Mawson.
All right, we got 2:40 left to go in the half. It's a 35-13 Argos lead. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back here in just a minute.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open, and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argos. The Zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The Zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the Zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the Zone.
Okay, we're back. Argos inbounds on the near side, and Stone's got it.
Stone's coming across the timeline. kicks it over. Vanderwill to Stone. Back into Miller. Miller looks. Back out to Stone. Stone has it, dribbles. Caston still working on the zone. Ball to Miller. Vanderwill gets it. Vanderwill's going to drive. Kicks it over to Bennett. Bennett with a little jumper, and it's good for Jacob Bennett.
Nice play there by Vanderwill, finding Bennett. Nice cut and nice bucket.
37-13. Dragons up big time in the first half. Here's a quick three, and it's blocked by Stone. Tipped. Ends up short. Fishburne catches it. The pet block not paying attention. It wasn't an air ball when it's tipped by the defense. Miller looks, kicks it out to Stone. Dragons content with just running the play. Miller's going to drive, kicks it down to Bennett. Bennett another little jumper, and it's just off the mark. Here comes Dab. And Stone's going to beat him to the spot. And lets him get the ball way out top. Kinzer to Douglas. Kinzer back over to the Dab. Kinzer to Douglas. Dab has it again, and Stone's going to cover him. And Bennett with foul, and Dab's going to the line shooting two.
Looked like a good block there by Bennett.
Yeah, he was already up in the air and had his hand straight, and just one of those things.
Yep. You know, it cracked me up about Vinny Stone. All that he's done tonight, and it doesn't even look like he's cracked a sweat. He just,
yeah,
he's got the same expression on his face.
All right, let's go. Sunday walk. Here we are.
All right, first free throw is good.
Well, he's got that competitive nature like all of us did. None like to lose. And he likes to battle, and he likes the challenging games much more than the blowouts. He likes to be worked hard. And I guess that's what you really look forward to in athletes, those that want to be challenged.
Yep. Well, he'll put a challenge on the other players, too.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes it takes one or two players on your team fire up rest, and, you know, they definitely do it. Here comes a quick trap, and Miller breaks it and sees.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, Rohenbacher had it. Horn was wide open down low, and he didn't see him. Rohenbacher to Miller. Miller relaxes. Comes over, gives it to Stone in the top corner. And he's not going to keep up with him. Stone makes a quick little turn.
Under
Miller's
30
out.
to go.
Kicks it back over to Stone. 25 seconds left in a half. 37-15, and Stone's going to drive and pull back again. Miller. Gives the ball to Stone. 12 seconds. Stone checks the clock. Gives it to Miller, and it's an easy bucket, and it's just off the marker. They're going to be called for charge. Miller. And Coach Mawson letting Miller know, hey, you go straight up like that. You can't just run into him. And here's a quick sub. And Miller's out. 7 seconds left. And they pull him out.
Well, he doesn't want him to get another foul. With 3 fouls in 7 seconds. Put in a defensive substitution.
3 fouls already. Miller. I can see why Coach pulled him out. I wasn't paying attention to that part. It's going to be inbounds. Fishburne lets him go by. And an easy layup.
Well, that was just a little bit too easy.
And Stone throws the ball.
All right, that's going to do it after first half of action. It's a 37-17 ball game. Dragons with the lead. We'll be back here in just a minute with some halftime stats.
And let's see if we can get the superintendent, Michelle Reese, down here.
All right, we'll take a break and get her mic'd up.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to-do list. At Oliver Ford Lincoln, we try to break that stereotype.
We felt good about purchasing our vehicles here because I know how much Oliver Ford does for community outreaches.
And, you know, I love the Mustang, so.
He loves the Mustang, but I drive it.
Hold your hand treatment. It's a lifetime experience at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
All right, we're back here at halftime, and we've got the superintendent, Mrs. Michelle Reese, on board with us. And Andy and I were talking during the game here in the first half with all the stuff going on here at the school. It's really a fun time right now.
It is. I'm having fun, actually. And that's a good thing.
Most people don't realize they can enjoy their job when they put in the effort, and that's one of the biggest things we discussed is all the positives that's come since you come on board. You come in the right manner. You met some parents. You met some people. You discussed some things. You asked some questions, and it's done nothing but grown since then. And we discussed during the pregame how we talked about we were on for the school rules. About 2 weeks ago, the Lady Dragons have been in the news big time with the sectional leading up to it and winning it. We've had tons of coverage, all the local stations in the pilot, and then we had a nice little thing where you could vote for a school for the I Love to Read program.
Hey, did you hear how many votes we got?
I heard there was quite a bit of votes, and I
don't know how we reached 12,000.
But out of a community of 1,600 and a school our size, that just shows you how much people are taking pride in it.
Yes.
And there's been a resurgence of pride in the school and in the area. And I've got to tell you, I've been here all my life, and I can say a big part of it's from you. I want to congratulate you on that.
Well, thank you very much. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm very proud to be a Dragon. I know people probably looked at me when I first came in and thought, yes, you never ever say that, but it's been a short amount of time, and I've loved it. I loved every minute of it. I love every minute of being with the kids. Walking through the hallways, they know my name. I'm still learning names. I hope they don't take that personally, but when you're old, you kind of have to get little cheat sheets to figure out everybody's name after a while, but I love being around here and being in the school and being with the staff who's caring and understanding and want to do what's best for these kids, and we love to have fun.
Well, we discussed the Old Gold and all the other communities of the groups. And there's a big event Friday coming up.
Oh, yes.
Cupcakes and canvases, and they were shooting.
Oh, yeah.
We were shooting for 50 because I'm part of the Old Gold. And we were kind of shooting for 50. You know where we're at now?
Well, the last I heard was 110, but that was last night about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's still right about 110. I haven't got any updates since then, and I think that we're panicking that might be even more.
Yeah, I know. And then we're thinking, okay, we may have to add on to the school because we don't have room for these big events that we're holding.
Oh, you know what? We talked, Steve mentioned about the fifth quarter and how that's been successful, and that people are getting recognized, and the community and everybody supporting it. I mean,
hey, we're going to have our second combo this week, too. Second combo, I don't know in how long, but I'm proud to say I got it going again, and we got a convocation for the kids and the community if they want to come in.
Yep.
And this is just to get the girls out to win regionals, which I know they're going to do. So
you got to like it. 2 o'clock on Friday, right?
Yes,
2 o'clock on Friday. Get the pep rally coming in here at the gym. We got the students and community is welcome because we love parents and grandparents to come up to support your kids. And just support everybody because when you're in a community like this, you know everyone. But that's just some of the stuff we're talking about. We honored the fire and EMS and the police service in Argos, and I think that they kind of paid us back with escorting the girls in after the championship game. That's one of the things they love to do. I was getting text immediately after the game was over. And it was from some of my buddies at the fire station saying, "Hey,
got ready?
You guys, Dollar General, we're going to meet. We're going to bring the girls in style." It's
Mr. Vandewell and I were big time texting back and forth during the day. He said, "Hey, had you thought?" And I said, "Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how to get this all going." He goes, "I already got the fire trucks handled." So. He took that over for me, thank goodness.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice, the community supports the school supports the community, and everybody supports the kids, so how can you go wrong with that?
I know. That's how I look at it.
Well, I thought, I saw the text or the post on Facebook yesterday morning. I mean, right when the girls walked in the morning, and the banner is there waiting
Isn't
on
that
them.
nice?
And that was
I thank the Zoms so much on that. When he approached me after what was it? Well, it was after the little pep rally.
After the pep rally.
Sectionals, and he said, hey, I need to talk with you. And I said, yeah, I'll talk with you afterwards. And, hey, I want to do this. And I'm like, oh.
It was late Saturday night. It was late Saturday night. So, we just talked about it. They had to work all Sunday
They had
to do
to.
it. There's no other way around it. And it was hanging in for the girls.
Yeah, he said, can I get in here at 6 a.m.? I go, I can make it happen. If you're making the banner happen, I'm going to make this happen.
I can unlock a door.
Yeah.
I'm working hard today.
Yeah, exactly.
And
then I turn around, and then they're doing our shirts for us, for the sectional shirt. And, I've got to reach out to the Zoms because I don't think I ordered my two and, freaking out. I'm walking back by, and I'm like, oh, that's right, I got to do that tonight. So, we
got
those
an extra
shirts.
4X if you need one.
Hey, I know somebody that might need that.
We won't say any names who it's going to.
Yeah, we'll wait and surprise them.
We'll surprise them.
We don't know of anybody that has a 4X that wears a shirt, do we?
Hey, I'm not going to comment on that one.
There you
I think
go.
I passed him outside and asked if he's coming to the bell game.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, the In Stitches has been such a great sponsor for us, and they've done so much wonderful things here for the school too. And Andy and I talked. It's amazing the way everything is going with the funding and everything like that. You've been able to kind of open up your thinking, and outside of the box, as they say, and in the difficult situations that everybody in the state is in, and Argos is thriving right now.
Yes, and what I want to think is why I was a little late to the game here a minute is I was in the library meeting with the town and park boards and with the school board, and we were all three saying, okay, how can we help each other out?
What's
we're
next?
all in the same boat. Why can we not help each other out? Why are we all being so stingy with what we have? Let's open our minds and our thinking and think about how we can do that. And I applaud all of those two boards with my board on that thinking, and I appreciate their thinking outside the box with me. And we're moving forward in a positive direction.
Right.
So I
That's
don't
good.
see us moving backwards in this. I see us just plowing on ahead and helping each other out. And I thank them a lot.
Yeah, there's no reason why, a little conversation and everybody get on board and like you said, move forward. And
And it's
awesome.
as simple as, you know what, let me think here. We were talking about buying fuel. Well, I know the town and park have to buy fuel for all their equipment. Well, why don't we do it together and get a cheaper price?
Right.
Again, thinking outside the box of how we can help each other.
But
Supplies.
pennies turn into dollars, and
Exactly.
dollars turns into more revenue for everybody down the line
Yeah.
to do better things or to help other things, certain programs. So we talked about it, and there has been a huge resurgence within the town and with the all the press that the school has been getting. It's all positive. It's all good stuff, and how can we go wrong? I mean,
Exactly.
we we love it around here. It's hometown, small town living.
Yeah.
But it's at its finest,
Yes.
and
My family is really enjoying it. So.
Oh, that's good. I mean, Steve, he's what we call a transplant. Comes from a nice small community of Culver, and his kids absolutely love it here. And McKenna, the youngest, she's enjoying everything that the school has to offer too. And
she is.
We talk about it all the time. And how can you go wrong?
I know. How can you go wrong? And look at them. They're our kids.
Yeah, they're great.
And they're having great kids. They're great kids, and we want what's best for them. At least I do, and I know everybody sitting at this table with me right now does too. So I do appreciate that.
Yeah. So, all right, that's about it for the halftime. We didn't get a lot of stats, but we're going to catch up to that during the game and this and that. But this is something that we felt was a little bit more important than just the basketball score. Michelle Reese and all of her hard work and her staff's work here at the school and everybody in the community. Everybody, we just all want to say thank you.
Well, thank you, and let's go Dragon.
Yeah, we got
a couple of big games coming up. We're going to win them, I'm telling you.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
See you later.
All right.
Bye.
That's our wonderful superintendent, Michelle Reese, and great to spend a few minutes with her. And now we're second half action underway. The Comets have the ball coming out of the break.
Dragons come out. Second half starts 37-17. 20 points up. Let's see if the Dragons can continue their dominance that they've had so far. Here's a quick jumper out of Caston and a nice rebound out of Horn, starting right off the second half where he finished the first. Big rebound out of Horn. Stone brings the ball across the timeline. Gives over to Vanderweel. Miller's still sitting out at the moment. Horn has it, and there's a quick reach-in foul, number 20 on Comets.
.33 seconds gone here in the third quarter. No points as of yet. Dragons with the ball.
Yeah, and ball into Horn. Horn loses it, gets it back, gives it to Stone. Stone looks, and they are covering him. They don't want him shooting a three. Get over to Vanderweel. We'll get as much stats as we can. Our stats person is not here today. Phil, who's out in Arkansas hunting. We wish him luck. We got Joe Manikowski filling in on the camera. And everything is still smooth as action, right there, Stevie?
I haven't even looked at the camera. I've been trying to fine-tune this audio thing all night.
We're trying to get a little bit better sound quality for you people at home because, we're a little squirrely at times. And the ball goes over to Stone again. Kicks it out to Vanderweel. Horn, little baseline jumper that he loves, and it's just off the mark. Stone comes all the way out, crossed on number 23. Man-to-man. Still my favorite defense, even for the boys. And, kicks it out. Dab shoots the three, and it's off the mark, and Stone tips it over to Fishburne. Fishburne gives it back to Stone, and here he comes.
I give a shout out to my wife, Carrie, watching the game at home.
Mama Stricker. Ball and missed by Horn off the baseline again.
Horn's a little off with his shot tonight.
Just a little bit.
Fortunately, it's not one of those that's going to be a big issue, I don't think.
Long three, and it's good.
First points, I think, of the second half.
Yep, number 23, Jellison. Vanderweel has it. Fishburne. Over to Bolenbacher, to Stone. Vanderweel has it up here in the round. Looks, dribbles, pulls back, and there he goes. He's pushing off at his elbow. And that's number 23. Let me see. That's his third for Vanderweel. Vanderweel asked the official, what was that for? And he says, okay, so he knows not to do that again. That's where a player learns to adapt to what the official's calling, and that's good basketball. Bolenbacher with a foul. And Osborne coming in. And looks like Bolenbacher's coming out, and that's his second. So the Dragons got two players with 3 fouls, one with 2 fouls. And that's why Miller's on the bench at the moment. Vanderweel's still out on the floor. Quick rotation, and a nice shot.
Well, Caston's come out and got the first 5 points of the second half.
All by Gelson, number 23.
Cut the 20-point halftime deficit down to 15 now.
Stone has it. Way out top. To Osborne, freshman. Looks, kicks over to Horn. Gives it back to Stone. Stone fakes, sees Fishburne. Fishburne shot off the mark.
Gonna get Osborne, it looks like,
nope.
on over the back.
Vanderweel. That's his fourth.
Yeah, Vanderweel. That's who I was looking at.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Well, 4:26 left to go in the third quarter. Argos is yet to score here in the second half. See if they can get a stop on defense.
All right, this is about the time where you need a steal. Quick three, and it's off the mark. Good rebound out of Babb. Kicks it back. Quick three again, and it's off the mark. Vanderweel has it, and there's a foul.
You know, we have seen a team come back from a double-digit deficit here.
Yeah, we did that the other day.
So we don't
Lady
want to be
Dragons.
the ones on the other side of it here tonight.
17 points in the 5 minutes left in the third quarter, and we come back and win it. So we definitely want to make sure the Dragons don't fall asleep. Bolenbacher's in, Vanderweel out. Vanderweel, 4 fouls. The freshman getting a little slap happy tonight.
He has 4 fouls?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
why he's out. Good ball from Stone. Horn catches it, lays it in for 2. Good vision. Nice assist and a good lay-in by Horn.
First bucket for the Dragons brings it back to a 17-point lead.
Babb looks at it, tries it, thinks it, goes.
Oh,
and
block.
Block out of Horn.
Got that one
Fishburne
behind.
looks, kicks it over to Stone.
Good job there by Tyler Horn. Stone's looking at Horn again there on the inside.
Gives it to him. Horn fakes, kicks it out low. Down there to Bolenbacher.
Got a foul call. It's going to go on Argos.
Miller. No, Osborne.
Osborne's going to get it. Illegal screen.
Illegal screen.
Need to work on those screens with those freshmen a little bit, huh?
I guess. Those guys are a train wreck. Nah. The young guys are excited. They got lots of energy and just got to get a little bit body control and settle down. They'll be fine. Babb has it, kicks in the corner, and here's another 3, and he misses. Horn with the big rebound again.
Nice
Gives it
job.
over to Stone.
Nice job by Horn on that.
Well, the Knights, they may not be making the points. He's making the rebounds, and those are crucial tonight. Gives it over. Stone for 3. And it's just off the mark. Big rebound. Should be over the back.
Yeah.
Osborne had position on him.
The ref was looking right at it. I don't know what he was looking at.
Wow. I tell you. Holy cow. How did I catch it? All right, if you listen to the last game, I said that a few times at the end because I was basically in shock that we came back and won that game. Horn, and just misses.
And there's a tackle. Fishburne goes down. And there's a good sportsmanship by, well, I think.
And that's Fish's 3rd foul. I'm not sure how the foul was committed or what really happened, but it was a little shaky, scary there for a second.
Well, I just saw Fishburne on the bottom, so I assumed it was going to be a foul on Caston.
Yeah. And misses. Rebound out of Horn again.
I think he might have got a piece of that shot, too.
Bad one on the boards. Something fixed as Tyler Horn. Bolenbacher. Bolenbacher's going to drive. Gives it back to Horn. Horn looks. Got 3 on him. Bolenbacher says, all right. Horn, baseline jumper. And it's just off the mark. They kick it down. Stone's going to cover Babb.
A little baseline jumpers, Tyler's bread and butter.
Usually,
he's just not,
he's a little off on it tonight. Babb goes, kicks it back. Look, Stone cuts it off. Fishburne.
Big drive there, big
That's
jump
4.
stop.
4 on Fishburne.
Haven't seen Javen Miller yet in the second half.
Well, he's got 3 fouls. Coach was saving him, but in the
3
meanwhile,
fouls.
he's got 2 players and 4 fouls.
Yeah.
And it's in and out.
17-point Argos lead.
Fishburne's telling Coach, I got 4. Mawson wade back onto the court. Hey, you're in there. You're playing. And Babb gets nothing out of the second one. They get the rebound, throws it up. And it's going to say Thomas ball.
Good work on the inside there by Caston. Second chance opportunity.
I don't know what happened to my score sheet. It disappeared. I think Michelle took it with her. Well, Stone's had a quiet second half so far. But then again, so the whole Dragons team. Shots coming in, and horns coming out. Coach Mawson's not concerned that a couple of his players have 4 fouls. Nice tip out of bounds by Osborne.
Caston's done a lot better job here in the second half of not turning the ball over.
It's still a 17-point game, though. And that should be off for the Caston. It's going. Now, how did it go off of a Dragon when there's 2 Caston players in front of him?
I don't know.
Between him and the outbounds. All right.
I don't have my glasses on. I couldn't see it.
Here's a quick 3. Heave-ho, and it's missed. And Stone's going to go after it.
That should be a Caston foul.
Yeah, and it is. He hooked him on purpose. And that's twice now. He's been kind of squirrely with the players. I don't think he realized how quick Vinny was getting around him. He kind of just hooked his arm. And that brought a few fans to their feet.
Well, it wasn't really a basketball play
at all. And gives it to Bennett, and Bennett throws it right to the other team. Stone misses. And he misses the rebound, and here comes Fishburne. Here comes Stone. 49 seconds. What do we have, 2 points for the quarter? Yikes.
2 points. The only good thing is they've only scored 5, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's still a 17-point game, but not the Dragons' best quarter. Gets the ball to Stone. Stone says, not yet. Just dribbles through them all and comes back.
No, Vinny had like 6 times that in the first quarter, so.
Yeah, so. Gives the ball to Stone, has it. 18 seconds left. Ab goes right around him, kicks it over to Fishburne. Osborne looks. Fishburne. Stone open for 3, and it's off the mark. Stone. Osborne for 3, and it's good!
Wow. Good presence of mind by Osborne right there at the end of the quarter, knowing that the clock was running down. Took a nice 3 and goes back up just like that to a 20-point advantage. Going into the fourth quarter, we'll take a break and be right back.
Are you looking for farm ground to buy or have some you want to sell? Let the expert team of Halderman Real Estate and Farm Management be your go-to team. They combine years of experience with breaking technology to bring the buyer and seller together to maximize the best potential outcome for the clients they represent. Halderman's Marshall County representative is Kelly Hoffman. Give him a call today at 574-274-1948 for all of your real estate or personal property auction needs. Halderman's Real Estate and Farm Management. Give Kelly Hoffman a call, 574-274-1948.
All right, we're back here, fourth quarter, getting ready to get underway. It's a 42-22 Argos Dragons lead over the Cast Comets. 5 points each in that quarter, not a real high-scoring affair, but with that three-pointer by Osborne at the buzzer, the Dragons were able to pull it back up right where we were at the end of the half, at the end of the first half, 20-point advantage for the Dragons.
Yeah, I mean, you want to see us do better scoring-wise, but, I mean, it was kind of an ugly quarter for everybody, so it's not a bad thing. You could have let them score 12 and scored 5, but we held them to 5. We scored 5. No ground lost. Miller sat out the whole third quarter because he had 3 fouls, so he's back in now. Dragons out with 2 freshmen on the court, Dalton Hardo and Osborne.
That's Hardo's first appearance, I think, isn't it, for the game?
For the game, yep. Miller has it, gives it over to Stone. A quick foul. That's the 4th foul for the Caston Comets. And that's number 5, second foul. Like I said, I don't have my score sheet. It disappeared. So I couldn't even tell you who it was. I'm sorry.
She did walk off your score sheet, huh?
I think she'd have it in her hand. But timeout.
We got a timeout on the floor. That's going to be called by Coach Mawson. We'll take a break here and be right back.
Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness in Plymouth has hundreds of ways to make exercise fun for the whole family. And with your membership, all group exercise classes are included. Tired of the way you feel in your clothes? Now is the time to do something about it. Sign a 1-year contract at Fitness Forum and get your first month free. At Fitness Forum, we believe exercise is medicine. Visit fitnessforum.biz for our hours and all services provided. Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness, 2855 Moore Drive, Suite 101 in Plymouth.
Looking for a basketball league or tournament, or for a place to improve your overall game? Well, look no further than the Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana. The Zone, located on the west side of Plymouth, is the place to be for all of your basketball needs. We have hoops clinics and camps, plus individual and group basketball lessons. You won't find any place that offers the kind of coaching you'll get at the Zone, which features a pair of coaches who played college basketball, including Dwayne Morton, Kentucky's 1990 Mr. Basketball Award winner, and one of the greatest players ever in Louisville basketball history. So make sure you don't delay and you join the Zone team today. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all the Zone's upcoming events. Give us a call at 574-935-3939 and get in the Zone.
All right, Dragons got the ball and out of bounds, and it's going to go over to Caston.
All right, turnover by the Dragons. Not the way you want to start the fourth quarter. Oh, boy.
That's only the second turnover I got him for in the second
half. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's good ball management out of Dragons, but there's a steal to Miller. And he's telling the official to get out of his way. The official runs him out of bounds.
That's got to be the oddest play I've ever seen.
Get out of the way there, Slim Shady. Oh, boy. Coach Mawson looks up and the official just shrugs his shoulders and says, hey, what can I do? He was too quick for me. Wow. I love it. Oh, boy. There's a quick foul on number 20, and that's his third.
Sixth, 15 foul on Caston.
Oh, my word.
That was one of the
peculiar.
Yeah.
The official runs the player out of bounds. I guess he's just considered part of the court when he's on there. And there's a steal out of Babb. Lays it up, and it's good.
I guess that wasn't the oddest thing we saw, because on the game Saturday night with that ghost whistle.
Yeah, the ghost whistle. He definitely blew it. I thought he ball to Horn. Gives it the ball and it's stolen.
It just wasn't a full whistle.
Yeah.
Everybody stopped and
Stricker tries him for the open layup. There's a quick three. There's 5 quick points out of the Caston Comets.
Well, you think about it, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? She hits the layup, they say no good. You go back and it's out of bounds.
Yeah.
So.
Gives the ball to Horn. Quick baseline jumper, and it's off the mark. Jamin Miller tips it out, and he's going to try to outrun Stone, and he realizes the better judgment of that. Kicks it over. Quick jumper, and it's good.
Wow. Caston has come out, and the coach also wants a timeout. 42-29 down to a 13-point lead. We've got 5:56 left to go in the game. And the Dragons need a little bit of a break here, so we'll be right back.
Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971 or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com.
All right, Caston is on a 7-0 run here to start the fourth quarter.
Miller gets the ball from Stone. Here comes the trap. Horn goes up, puts it in for 2, and misses. He's going to the line.
Tough shooting night for Tyler Horn, but he's
Yeah.
going to get a chance to get a couple here at this free throw line. First free throw is good for Horn. First point of the fourth quarter for the Dragons.
I don't know who the foul was on. No number 2's even on the court. So is either on 20 or 23? Oh, 20. That's his fourth. And Horn makes it up at the free throw line.
44-29 now. Dragons back up to a 15-point advantage.
Babb, and he's tripped by Osborne, and that's his fifth, if it is Osborne. Let's see who he gives it to. 21, and that goes to Osborne, and that's his. That should be his fifth, if I remember right. Says his second on. I think.
Well, you were really close on that.
No, it's his fifth foul. It is. He had 4.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Vanderweel?
All right, maybe I'm thinking of Vanderbilt. I don't know. Over to back?
Yep. That should be a.
Oh yeah, it is Vanderbilt.
That's
why he's on the bench.
That should be a 1-and-1 for the Dragons.
Fishburne has 4.
Fishburne and Vanderweel have 4. Yeah.
See, I told you. Osborne only has 2. Like I said, the superintendent took my score sheet. I'm lost. I'm going to blame it on
how about
Michelle.
this? Javen Miller's at the line to shoot 1-and-1 for the Dragons.
Count it. See? Told you. How about them apples?
45-29.
All right.
5:42 left to go in the game.
Dragons mounting back a bigger lead via free throw. And they make 4 straight.
Back to a 17-point Dragon lead. So the 7-0 Caston run to start the quarter is now 7-4.
Stone just about steals it. Yep, number 23 fighting with Benny Stone, I can tell you. Yep, I told you, I knew it. They were battling each other down there, and he kind of just trying to dirty cheap shot. And official caught him. And now Stone's going at the line.
And shoot to 1-and-1.
Well, the way he's been shooting tonight, you can pretty much count these. You watch. Golden. And it's off. And give it to Horn. Back over to Stone. Over to Miller. Miller looks. Baseline jumper. And it's off. Horn just about gets another rebound.
Wow, a little out of control there.
Yeah, Horn with another rebound.
Travel. Not sure that I saw that.
He didn't even move.
I don't know.
Ay, ay, ay.
It must have been an optical illusion because there was 2 comments going that way, and he thought that Horn was moving that way. I don't know.
I don't know, but Mawson didn't even say a word to Horn, so you know that he was not happy about the call. He knows he didn't do anything. And quick jumper, and it's out. Rebound. Miller has it.
Miller goes down.
Gives it over to Fishburne. Outlet to Stone. Stone looks, and he gives it down to Bumacher. What a transition back. He's going for the old-fashioned and 1. 3-point play. Here it is. And he gives him a technical. Number 23. And that should be done.
Yep, that'll be fourth foul, and then the 5th foul on him.
Number 22 on the foul.
22 had the foul.
And 23.
23 had the foul and the technical?
No, 22 I think was the foul.
23 was the technical.
23 is the technical.
Okay. So we got 2 shots here for Bullenbacher on the.
And in comes number 20.
Well, this is going to be the and 1. So there's the first one. That's a miss. And then we got the 2 technicals. Javen Miller is going to shoot those. Hanikowski's over here making a mess.
Our cameraman's dropped his popcorn, and Miller makes that one.
That's the one thing you give Phil credit for. He doesn't drop his popcorn. He likes to keep that.
Yeah, he keeps that in his mouth. Phil doesn't drop it. That's how Joe stays thin.
All right, the technical free throws are good by Miller. Puts it to a 50-29 advantage. Dragons are going to have the ball now.
All right.
All right.
The ball is in.
Fishburne inbounds to Miller.
Gives it over to Bollenbacher. Fakes. Puts it in for 2 more.
Nice pass from Miller. Good job by Bollenbacher.
52-29. Dragons settling down in the fourth quarter and taking total control of the game. Babb goes up. Pulls it back. Tries. And he gets the roll.
Yeah, that's a delay. Warning. Nice job on the layup, but he smacked the ball all the way over the side of the court. Can't do that.
Yep. And the official is right on it with the perfect call. Stone to Miller. Miller's going to break the press. Kicks it back over to Bollenbacher again, and another and one opportunity out of Bollenbacher.
Same play they ran the last time. Down now, Bollenbacher.
Last 3, actually, because that's the 3rd one in a row Bollenbacher's put in like that.
Yep. And Drew puts the free throw in. 55-31 now.
All right. Getting some entertainment here. And there's a steal out of Bollenbacher. And there's a reach and foul, number 3.
It's going to be 2 shots for Bollenbacher in the double bonus.
All right, so Bollenbacher's put in 3 straight bunnies using the glass, a couple of free throw attempts, put one in, and now he just steals the ball and he's back to the line. Bollenbacher having a great fourth quarter. And that one's off the mark.
That's 7 for him in the quarter?
Yeah, at least. And this should be number 8 because he's going to make this free throw right here. Culver exits the building. And it's in and out, loose, and Bollenbacher just about gets the rebound. And Babb travels. And it's going to be Dragons ball. Gets all to Miller. Here comes the trap. Over to Stone. Stone quickly to Fishburne. Fishburne looks. And he had no problem dribbling. Gives it over to Stone. Stone comes across timeline. Miller has it. Drives to the corner, brings it back out. Stone breaks to the corner. Gives it over to Fishburne to the top of the key. Good move out of Bollenbacher. Puts it up and just misses. Babb goes and Stone cuts him off. Here's a fake. Reach in. Kicks down. A good little lay in, and there it is.
Still a 22-point lead for the Dragons.
Fishburne goes, kicks it over to Blocker, puts it up for 2, and there he goes.
There's that play again.
And he's going for another one.
4 times now for Bollenbacher.
4 times he's made that nice little, we've said it a billion times, use the glass, and Bollenbacher's putting a clinic on it. Back at the line with another and one opportunity.
24, and we see him make it 25. And he's off.
Big rebound out of Hornet. He puts it up for 2.
So much for 25. Let's just go for 26.
And Dragons totally dominating every aspect of the fourth quarter.
Horns had a little bit of an off shooting night, but boy, he's made up for it.
The rebound section.
Yep.
Woof. Miller's on him, kicks it out. Babb comes out and Stone's on him good. Here comes Bollenbacher. And he dribbles it off his foot, and it's going Dragons ball.
15 turnovers for Caston here in the game.
And he's going to break the press.
See if they can find Drew.
Yeah, down low.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And there it is. Drew. And he tries to up and under. And
he was a little too far under that time.
Yeah, but he was trying to up and under reversal type, but he knew he was going to the line, and that's another great dish out of Miller.
I got to tell you, that crossover by Miller out there, 3-point line, something.
Yeah, I tell you what, Bollenbacher did it to the player last time, and then Miller just did the crossover.
Boy, Drew's not had a real good night from the line, though.
Drew's going to be smacking himself. I see 100 free throws in his future tomorrow. And that one's good.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
You can see the flick on his wrist. That one was a lot better.
He's going to be in double digits.
Gonna be.
Shot miss. Horn has it. Gives it over to Stone, and here comes Stone. Stone has no problem going down. Quick turn and step and touch. Here goes over to Miller. 2:13 left in the game. Dragons 60. There's a quick foul. And Miller's going line. Shooting 2.
We got 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. It's a 60-33 game. Miller's free throw is good. 61-33. Got one more here for Javen. And Vanderweel's back in. He's going to go in for Bolenbacher. Bolenbacher with a really good fourth quarter for Dragons.
I tell ya.
And
Tough
Fishburne's
guy.
going to come out, and Hartle comes back in for him.
Bolenbacher probably had his you just love that quality. Rest assured, put it right off the glass and put it in.
Miller misses the second, but it's going to go off a Caston.
Yeah, it bounces off his back. Everything's going the Dragons' way now. Poor Caston feels that they can't get a break.
Got 2 Caston players right there, and they can hold on to it.
Miller, jumper, and it in and out. Rebound, fouled, and he's going to the line.
Good job by the freshman getting the rebound to see if he can make some free throws here for the Dragons.
Should be number 20. That might be his 5th.
He's going over that direction.
And he's there, and here comes Coach back and brings in number 3 for Caston.
What was that? They had a substitution going on, and somebody that was a little odd there. The refs weren't quite on the same page.
Yeah.
Hartle misses 2 free throws.
Here comes Stone, and he tips it up straight over to Vanderweel. And Vanderweel didn't look for Stone back and gives the ball to Miller. Miller has it. Gives it over to Stone. Stone to Hartle. Back over to Stone. Stone's quiet on the scoring for the second half. Gives it up, fakes, looks, rotates the play. Has no problem, gives it back over to Miller. Some more scouts exiting. I don't know what school they were from. Hartle. Ball's loose, tips it over to Vanderweel. Smart play out of Hartle. Miller. Minute, 9 seconds, and ball's tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay Dragons ball.
All right, Bennett's back in. He's going to go in for Horn.
Horn, good game out of Horn. Tons of rebounds. Some nice bunnies. All right. Miller has it. Minute 2 in the game. 61-33. There's a foul, number 3. Oh, they get 5 seconds call on Miller. And Stone's coming out. He's had a tremendous game tonight. Unofficial numbers from him was 15 points and 7 steals, 8 steals, but that's unofficial. So.
Give a shout out to your lovely wife, Amy, for big whistle right there.
Yeah,
in the
no
middle
doubt.
of the broadcast.
We got the whistle coming across the broadcast loud and clear. She's telling us to wake up.
She's got a good whistle.
All right, so Dragons up 61-33. Sorry, 37 seconds. 33. My Irish accent. With 37.5 seconds left. Ball's way into Babb. Babb, we can't dab. There's a pass. Layup. Reversal, and there's a good rebound.
I think we just lost both of our viewers.
All 3 of them.
Yeah.
And that's a foul on Hartle, maybe? And number 3 shooting at the line.
First free throw is off.
All right.
Michigan State and Purdue are in overtime.
And there's a rebound out of Miller. 27 seconds left. Miller has it. Kicks over to Osborne. And the pet block starting to go. Cheering on the Dragons. They're going to wrap it up. 7 seconds left.
And that's going to do it from Argos. The Dragons are victorious over the Caston Comets, 61-33. They will move to 10-8 on the season. Caston falls to 6-13. We're going to take a break. We'll get our stats rounded up and get our post-game going here for you in just a moment.
We sent Amy with the whistle to get the stats.
All right.
Take the worry out of buying a new home with a Hereford Home Inspection. You can be confident that Hereford Home Inspectors have completed a comprehensive training course and use the latest technology available, and they have over 10 years experience. Sometimes it's the little things that separate a good home from a great home, and the Hereford Home Inspectors are right there to talk you through the process of any needed repair. An informed buyer is a confident buyer. Be confident in your purchase. Call Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013. That's Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013. Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Hereford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Hereford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971 or email Rob Hereford at rhereford@yahoo.com. Don't settle for second best. The Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana is simply the finest facility of its kind, featuring 4 full-length IHSAA hardwood maple basketball courts, as well as a 1/3 court breakout area for individual and group instruction. The Zone's facility has all of your basketball needs, whether it's basketball, volleyball, soccer, flag football, lacrosse, softball, or baseball. The Zone has it all. Located on the west side of Plymouth, the Zone has all of the bells and whistles that players, family, and friends are looking for. Whether it's watching your favorite team on a large flat-screen TV that features DirecTV with NFL Sunday Ticket, or enjoying free high-speed wireless internet. Or how about frequenting our awesome concession stand, which features Pizza Hut pizza, Hacienda chips and salsa, Hershey's ice cream, and Coke products. You'll quickly discover the Zone is in a league of its own. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org. Give a call 574-935-3939 today.
When it comes to service, you have a lot of options. Good people like these choose Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth.
One of the things I love about Oliver's service department is the diagnostic report you get at the end of a routine maintenance.
So we can budget for some of those bigger expenses.
And so that I'm not stuck out on a highway with 4 kids and an emergency breakdown.
Award-winning customer service from Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
The quality and service of C&S Outdoor Equipment has now expanded to C&S Outdoor Automotive Service. You can expect the same great service and hard work from C&S Outdoor Automotive that you are accustomed to receiving from C&S Outdoor Equipment. Priority number 1 at C&S Outdoor Automotive is top-notch service for you and your vehicle. Stop by and see Richard Amy at 770 North Michigan Street in Argos for all your outdoor needs, or give them a call at 574-892-5790. It's 892-5790.
All right, we're back with the Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana post-game show. The Argos Dragons are victorious tonight with a final score of 61-33 over the Caston Comets. Andy, just before we go with the stats, I just want to give a huge shout out again to Ted Hayden over at the Zone and for everything he's done. I tell you what, with he's really taken an interest in everything that we've done with Macy, and I think her success and the team's success is pretty much. I mean, he's feeling the pride for the success of the team as well.
You could say that they're coming down Saturday for both games.
Oh yeah,
and they're all excited about it. And I tell you what, they just picked up another Argos player. Sam Manikowski is going to get some training over there with Ted. So yeah, you got to give him a big shout out. He cares about the game. He cares about the kids. And we only wish a great kind of success for all the kids that goes in his programs. Everybody, one of his big players is Derek Dowlich out of Winnemac. So what he does works. So we want to give them a shout out at the Zone and Ted Hayden and Dwayne Morton and stuff. So
I'll give you a shout out too. You're getting really busy with your soccer training and working out. And
we got a few. I got a few guys and gals that's coming in for trainings. I've got 19 scheduled for next week. 19, so I'm going to be a little bit busy.
Between that and this, you're not going doing a whole lot afterwards.
Nope. I'm just going to be working with sports, and that's fine because that's what we love, and there's no other way to go about it, to tell you the truth. So all we do have, stats-wise, we sent McKenna, our crack staff agent, and she got us stats, but they only gave them to her for the Dragons. So you know what? We're Dragons fans. We're going to do the Dragon stats. All right, so Bennett comes in and gets 2. Osborne with a big three-pointer at the end of the quarter. Fishburne with 2. Tyler Horn wasn't his best game, but he still ended up with 8. But I tell you what, he had more rebounds than he had points. Tremendous job out of Horn. Javen Miller with 12. And then the game-high scores is Drew Bolenbacher killing it off the glass down low, and Vinny Stone both with 17 for the night. Now, Drew had some good rebounds to go along with that 17 points, but then Stone had 8 or 9 steals to go with his 17 points. So that's just tremendous work out of the Dragons. Good scores again. Anytime you get 3 players in double digits, just about 4, you're doing very well with that. So we got a little bit.
A nice view of all the banners.
And then there's the Bolenbacher family, and now there's the big Argus in the middle. We're going to zoom out just a little bit.
No, they're probably not. That's what happens when you get a 9-year-old doing your camera work for you.
I don't know. She got Macy up there. She's not helping things.
That's not helping anything.
Good game out of the Dragons. Great work. I mean, the hustle and intent is there. They kind of had I guess for lack of a better phrase, a peaceful third quarter with only scoring 5 but only allowing 5. And then in the fourth quarter really dominated again. So it was a good quality work. Out of the Dragons, they definitely owned this game from the get-go. It was kind of close for half of the first quarter, but then it really went supercharged, and they really let them have it there. And opened up a big lead, and then kept it the entire game. So,
all right, great job by the Dragons. They, like we said, move on to 10-8 for the season.
Yep.
And we'll be back here on Thursday night with the Bell game. Culver coming into town here. Big rivalry game for the Dragons. Wanting to get restitution for the or payback or whatever you want to call it for the loss last season over at Culver Community. Yep. So big game coming up there. And then, of course, the regional semifinal game down at Caston on Saturday at noon. The Argos Lady Dragons will be taking on Bethany Christian Lady Bruins in the first game of the, actually the second game of the day, but their first game.
Yeah.
And they move on and hopefully at 8 o'clock, and we'll play the winner of North White and Michigan City Marquette. So we'll be back here on Thursday night for Andy Stone, Joe Manikowski, a little bit of McKenna Stricker, and, there's Coach Mawson. Is he coming over this way?
I don't know. Let's get him on the air.
Yeah, we haven't talked to Coach Mawson for a while, so just a hair before we wrapped up, so we'll get him on here.
All right.
Get his mic turned up over there. So,
all right, Coach. Another good win.
They're always good when you win.
Well, let's say it wasn't an ugly win. It was a good, pretty much a dominant performance. Even though it looked like our third quarter was a little soft, we still maintained the whole total point lead with 5 allowed, but 5 scored. So, we're kind of wondering what's going on there.
Well, I guess you give a little credit to Caston. They played a nice. I thought they were playing more of a 2-3 zone the first half, and then they came out and played more matchup against us. And we didn't respond very well. I didn't think. And plus, we had some kids in foul trouble, and sometimes when you get in foul trouble,
you get a little nervous.
Yeah, and you get a little tentative on offense, and I thought we did that. When they made a run at us, I thought we shot the ball too quick. We should have been a little bit more patient because they had the momentum, and we wanted to come down. And I don't know, there were probably 3 or 4 possessions where they didn't, they only played defense for like 1 or 2 passes, and shots weren't falling. So we were mostly playing defense during that stretch. But credit to kids, they really seized control of things the fourth quarter, and really did a nice job breaking their press and for easy baskets underneath. And we were kidding with Drew after the game. Ballenbacher, he was scoring the points. I said, yeah. I said, you need to thank your teammates because I said they were doing all the work.
Yeah.
And you were benefiting from it.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time.
He was. But we've talked about it so many games, even at the girls' games and boys' games, they don't use the glass enough. And every one of those were off the glass, right in, and it's just simple basketball. Yes. And he was the beneficiary of it. Him and Stone both tied, according to our numbers from the book, was 17 apiece for game high. That's pretty good. Now, obviously, Vinny cheats because he steals so many. He lays them in. He gets himself a lot of easy points, but hey.
There were a couple times tonight I had turned to look at something else on defense. I'd walk down and turn, and I turn back around. I see Vinny racing for the bucket with the ball. I said, that's a coach what had happened because it happened so quick. And, obviously he has a knack for the ball. But Drew does a good job finishing. Javen did a nice job getting the ball to him. Vinny did a nice job getting the ball to him. And, it was a good team win.
Yeah, there was a lot of, like we said, anytime you have 3 players in double digits, almost 4 with Horn, he had 8. We were talking about it. He was a little off. His baseline jumper's usually money there, and he was a little bit off tonight, but he kept doing it. Like we discussed, what he wasn't making up in points, he was making up in rebounds.
Yes, he was, and that's something that we just flat out told him. You can't take any plays off anymore. We lost our top rebounder, and he's got to make up a little bit of the slack, and he's got the capabilities. It's just a matter of effort with him sometimes. And the rebound he got off the free throw was and putback was really nice, and I really think that was one of the backbreakers for him.
Yeah, that was a tremendous play. That was pretty much the nail in the coffin for Caston. It just broke every bit of spirit they had because, they battled hard, and then Drew kept putting in the buckets, and they foul him, and they foul him, and they foul him, and then what happens? Well, he misses the free throw, and you're thinking, thank goodness. But then next thing you know, Horn gets the rebound, puts it back in for 2, and it's like, wow, will this ever end?
Yeah, it was not. Yeah, it was awful nice. And again, the unselfishness of the players, we enjoy and enjoy coaching. And I didn't know how they would respond after the Triton game. We had some pretty good practices. They got a little giddy in their step after Triton.
Sure.
And we just told them, we said, this is a time of year where where some kids don't want to be playing or they don't want to be practicing, and we need to take advantage of it and be ready to get better each night. And but I was a little concerned. I told them before the game, I felt a little bit of I don't know, maybe just a little. I was afraid they were a little flat, but they assured me they weren't, and they proved it.
Yeah. Talk about that when we were unable to come over and cover that, and then the Triton broadcast was none too favorable for the Argos people or the team, so they weren't really giving us, I guess, the justice we deserved. And then you guys really, I call it kind of an upset. Come in there and you definitely let the Triton trench know that hey, the Dragons are for real this year.
Well, we had a defensive game plan, and I really thought the kids. Unlike maybe a couple other situations previous to that in games, but I really thought the kids were glued in on the game plan. They communicated so much better. We talked about 3 C's. We talked about competing, communication, and keeping your composure after Westville, because second half we completely lost our composure at Westville. But at Triton, the kids really carried out the game plan well, especially defensively. So, it was, we were able to shut them down, and whether or not it was our defense or they weren't hitting the bucket, whatever, we really don't care,
Yeah.
But we were able to control the game and had the lead most of the game, and extended a little bit at the end. But the kids just really executed things well, and hopefully it gave them some confidence, for the next couple weeks and then into that sectional.
Well, you got a good Culver team coming in here on Thursday, and that's of course a huge rivalry game here for Argos. And what do you think you'll see here on Thursday from the Cavaliers?
Well, we're probably going to see zone again, and they're awful strong and big, and that's what concerns me most is rebounding. They got kids that probably bench press over 200 pounds and probably 250 in some cases, maybe 300. Got the Kruger kid that can shoot the ball and hit it from anywhere, and got the Carnegie kid who's more of a slasher and tall. Got the Krisick kid that's awful strong, rebounder, capable inside from the low post, and then I really think Schultz has improved his low post play. He's another big body inside, and then you got Harris running the show. So we've got our work cut out for us. We're looking forward to the challenge, and hopefully we can. I keep pressing about trying to play better each game, and hopefully we can play better 32 minutes on Thursday than what we did tonight.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us here for a few minutes, and we wish you the best of luck here on Thursday. We'll see you then, and hopefully we can do an interview after a nice win, and Bell stays here on Thursday, hopefully.
That sounds I'm just happy to talk to you guys. Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks Coach Mawson. So we're going to wrap it up here from Argos tonight, where once again the Argos Dragons are victorious 61-33 over the Caston Comets. Dragons move to 10-8 on the season, and they will be in action again on Thursday versus the Culver Cavaliers, and we will see you then. That'll be our next broadcast. So for now, this time for Andy Stone and McKenna Stricker, well, this is Steve Stricker, and we'll see you Thursday night.
Thank you for listening to the preceding Voice Sports Network broadcast. The Voice Sports Network is proud to bring the service to you, but we remind you to support your local schools when possible. Go to the games, support the high school athletes, and show them your support. But when you can't make it, you can always listen here. Thanks again for listening from all of us at the Voice Sports Network.